So we're happy to be with Donna Jacobson, and it's July 17th?
It's July 17th, and my husband Jake and son Christopher are out climbing a mountain in Glacier Park on this blustery day.
I hope they have long sleeves.
Yes, yes.
What was the highlight of
I
your
have
year?
no highlights, but one of the best things is singing with Master Chorale in Flagstaff. And our closing concert with the symphony was wonderful. It was a real treat.
How many days a week do you rehearse with them?
We rehearse every Tuesday night for 2.5 hours. And it's a group of a little over 100 adult singers.
Wow.
From the community.
Yeah.
And we don't get to sing with them in the fall because we don't get to Flagstaff until sometime in November.
Oh, I see.
And we would miss too many rehearsals. So we join after Christmas. And as soon as we had our final concert with the symphony in Flagstaff, we came to the lake and planted the early garden. And then
What month was that?
April.
April, okay.
Yeah, we left there about April 18th. And we got here in 2 days and planted the early garden, and then we were here about 8 days. And then we immediately drove to Neenah, Wisconsin for Olivia's confirmation. And it was a reunion with Christopher and Sarah being there at Betsy's house for that event. And then we stayed in Wisconsin for that month because Carl graduated on the last Wednesday in May.
Yeah.
And so our May, not only did we have a concert every Tuesday night for Betsy, Carl, 3 concerts for Carl's groups, and 1 for Olivia's, 2 for Olivia's. It was wonderful to see Betsy in action with her 250 students.
Oh, my word.
And then, during the week after the concerts, we went to Milwaukee for a weekend with Carol.
Oh, okay.
And Mark, and she got a special trumpeter to come in. Mark and this trumpeter played one of my favorite Bach pieces.
Oh.
It was a wonderful Sunday morning and time with Carol and Mark. And we also explored Wisconsin a little bit. We visited Amish sites in Wisconsin. We also spent 3 days in La Crosse with friends.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Your former state.
Yep.
Wisconsin.
Yep. And the day after Carl's graduation, every Tuesday night, by the way, we had a party in their dining room after the concert.
I see. Well, that was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh.
And then the morning after Carl's graduation, Thursday morning, we left Neenah at 6 and drove to Jake's sister's in Wadena, Minnesota, where we stayed overnight. And then we left Wadena at 6 in the morning and drove all the way to Flathead Lake.
That is a long stretch.
Seems like it was.
18 hours?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 18 hours.
Wow.
But it was good to get back here because being away from the yard and garden for 5 weeks.
Yeah. Was there still snow when you got back here?
Yeah, no, but a lot of the garden had not come up.
Oh.
Didn't look so good.
Oh.
Except the potatoes and the parsnips were happy.
There's always some groups that are happy and some are not.
Yep.
Yep.
So we appreciate excellent health.
Yes.
And that's good, and energy.
Absolutely. So tell me about your oldest child, Sarah Faith,
Perhaps
and her family.
Paul Hawkinson should tell the story of their visit because they went to Singapore and other countries and had a marvelous trip.
Singapore and Cambodia and Malaysia and Indonesia, Bali. So they...
Borneo? No?
Yeah, Borneo was that. that was her animal adventure. She was in heaven there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll add some things about their trip. And Sarah is still working. More than she's full-time plus.
Yeah.
She's got extra hours in. And she's still enjoying very difficult work. She's moving into the opioid addiction crisis facing our country.
The way it affects her patients is pretty major.
Mm. And Jim is not working, but happily retired and busy.
And still biking.
Yes. Both of them are very fit. Okay, and so now tell us the latest on their two children.
Jacob is working hard for his MCATs to get into medical school, and this summer is taking organic chemistry. Stephen is happy in the construction industry with an employer that is teaching him many facets of that, and he feels very fortunate to be working with that man and loves the work.
It's mentoring, but he'll always have work. Yeah.
This is such a shortage for those kind of people.
Yeah.
That kind of work. Yeah, so that's
high-end quality construction. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all in Arizona. They're all in Flagstaff.
In Flagstaff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and want to stay there.
Yes. And Stephen and Jacob are roommates?
They have their own apartment. Mm-hmm.
Wow, who would have guessed that one?
Yep.
Okay, going on to second child, Christopher, who is in Glacier today. What's new in his life?
He has a job change coming up this fall. He will be teaching string instruments, which he has not done for many, many years. Grades 4, 5, and 6 in the Phoenix suburb of Mesa. Very good school district, and I think he feels excited about that new challenge in his life. Yes, of teaching that. Yeah, and he has to leave the party here early to get back to school.
Yeah, in order to be a new teacher.
Yep.
Yes, he is still in Phoenix, Arizona, where he has his house.
Yeah, and he'll stay in his same house, but he's going to be commuting almost an hour each way.
Yeah.
In Phoenix traffic. Lucky fellow.
At least he can listen to languages on tape.
Maybe.
Yes, and he's told me he wants to retire in 5 years.
5, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said. He just needs 5 more.
Before he's 60, huh?
Yeah. So, and then we've already touched on Betsy's family, but Betsy is a full-time strings teacher.
And thinks she has the best job in the world.
Yeah.
Very, very supportive community.
Wonderful.
And her husband, Doug, is in a new parish in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And he's quite excited about that church and feels it will be a good fit for him.
Great.
And Carl does not plan to go on to school right now. He's a McDonald's employee and likes that so much.
Well, as a former McDonald's employee myself, I understand why he enjoys that. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Did you get to do the grill too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, and I'm sure, I understand. So he's got his community, and then he'll work out his next step.
Yeah.
Super. And what about Miss Olivia, who is going to be in high school?
Yeah, in high school. Yeah, she has to leave her mother's orchestra.
Oh, no.
And go to the next level. But Olivia's a good student and has a nice social community.
Oh, great.
So she's looking forward to that.
Great. Well, we look forward to having Olivia. So as we close it out here, what's up with the next year? Is there anything on the horizon? I know you're hosting people here and you always have projects going on. Is there anything new coming up in the next calendar year?
I don't think there's anything new. I need to explore some possible trips maybe, but
Yeah.
so far nothing on the horizon.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
And